Hi, how are you, my students? Today we have to complete our second section here on our activity book from page 48 till page 50. Question number 1. Follow me on your activity book, please. Follow me on your activity book. The present perfect simple also here our rule that we have discussed, and to ensure it's in our mind, please follow me. Number 1. Complete the text to the present perfect simple form of the verbs in brackets. We have this as you see here in the picture on your book, قيس. It's a picture for قيس. We have to read this paragraph about it, and we have to complete and correct the verb between brackets in its correct present perfect simple. Okay, now you have to follow me. I will read and we have to answer with each other's. قيس is a Jordanian town, which we have between brackets have. So قيس is singular or plural according to it as town here. It's singular. Because of singular, you have to write has. This is the answer for number 1. Has plus the past participle of have, had. So you have to say has, had. Okay? Many names over time. It was destroyed. هي دمرت. This sentence is a passive voice sentence. جملة مبني للمجهول. It was destroyed by an earthquake, بهزة أرضية, and people not occupy. Occupy here, the meaning of occupy بمعنى يحتل. Okay, so people here plural noun. Because plural, you have to write have plus not. We have between bracket not. So you have to say haven't occupied, and if you want to add ed for occupy, you have to drop y and change it into I and adding ed at the end because it's regular verb. It's since then. قيس is a strong citadel on the top of the hill. هي قلعة قوية جدا على رأس هضبة. Okay, citadel here it's a meaning of castle. Okay, a street from the east to the west, الشارع من شرقه إلى غربه of the city with holes on it made by chariot wheels. إذا حدا راح هناك مرة وشاف الشوارع على جانبيها فرح يشوف أكيد الكثير من الحفر القديمة التي صنعت بواسطة عجلات سباق العربات الذي كان شائع في هذاك الوقت. So by chariot wheels, okay, remain. Remain, the meaning of remain بمعنى يبقى. Okay, بمعنى يبقى. So chariot wheels remain. So where is the subject here in the sentence? A street. You have to look at the street. A street is the subject. A street is singular. Because of that, you have to write has, as you see here, number 3. And the verb between brackets we have remained. The past participle remains. So you have to say has remained. Okay. So let's complete. Till today, قيس. Between brackets we have become a popular tourist destination. Destination بمعنى المكان المقصود أو الوجهة المقصود زيارتها للسياح بشكل شائع ومشهور بالنسبة لهم. So قيس is singular. Because it's singular you have to write has, and the past participle of become is still become because it's become, became, become. So the past participle V3 you have to write has become. It's allow يسمح. Okay, it's singular plus has, okay, plus the past participle of allow here at allowed regular verb. This is all about it. It has allowed people to see attractive views. بهذا المكان قيس بيسمح للناس انهم يشوفوا المناظر الجذابة اللي تتضمن including sights from Syria, مناظر من سوريا اللي بتطل عليها. Okay, this is all about the question number 1 here on page 48. To move now to the next page here on our page 49, exercise number 2. Okay, exercise number 2. Follow me, please. On number 2 here, as you see, we have to write the question with ever and their answers. Ever here, it's a keyword for present perfect, what with the questions only. Okay, so use the present perfect simple or the past simple according to the given keyword. بناء على مفتاح الحل اللي عندك انت لازم تستخدم present perfect or simple past. Okay, now look at these columns. This table is talking about Nawal and Hamid. If you see the tick here, إشارة tick, so you have to give it's a question, it's affirmative. But if you see the tick here cross, it's the negative form. So look at the actions here at the beginning. You have go with friends to a football stadium, experience an earthquake, travel to Saudi Arabia, take photo of ruins. The clues are in Nawal column, where Amman International Stadium, where near Bilisik. Bilisik is a name of a country in Turkey, in southern Turkey. Okay, now and at the end here, where Nabateens ruins Petra. We have Hamid when 2 years ago, where Angkor, Cambodia. So Angkor here, it's the capital of Cambodia. هي عاصمة Cambodia. It's a Medina. Now, according to the example here it's given for you about number 1, you have to give the question in yes/no question. Okay, I will read it from your book. So, has Nawal ever gone with her friends to a football stadium? Okay. The answer, because of the tick here, بسبب إشارة الصح اللي عندك عند نوال, you have to write yes, she has. هلا بدك أنت تريد تستخدم الوير, الكلمة اللي عندك وير في العمود اللي بيكون تحت كلمة نوال. Okay, to give a sentence in simple past. Okay, so where did she go? Where did she go? In simple past, you have to answer in simple past also نفس التنس. She went to Amman International Stadium. Okay, now this is about the example here. You have to give question سؤال في حالة present perfect باستخدام ever the keyword, and you have to give another question in simple past and give the answer in simple past also. Number 2 here, now about experience and earthquake. Experience and earthquake. تمام? So we are asking about Nawal. Nawal, because of singular, now because Nawal is singular, you have to begin the question with has, as you see here on number 2. Okay? Has Nawal ever experienced, because it's past participle, an earthquake? Question mark. Yes, she has. أنا عم بتبع على كتابك وعلى السكرين اللي عندي. أوكي. هلا إكمال الجواب بالsimple past. Where was, لأنه تصريف البي إذا كان singular was, لأنه فيها السبجكت it's اللي عندك. أوكي. number 2. Where was it? Where was it? It was near what? Near the country here, Bilisik in southern Turkey. Number 3. Number 3 now, another question in present perfect. Okay? Number 3, Hamid is the subject, so it's singular. You have to begin with what? With has. So, has Hamid ever, okay? The past participle of travel, between brackets, traveled. Okay, to Saudi Arabia. Yes, he has. Because we have to exchange, لازم نبدل subject مع verb to has. هلا in simple past باستخدام when did he travel? When did he travel there? He, and change travel into simple past. He traveled there 2 years ago. Number 4. Nawal and Hamid is the subject. So the subject here is plural. Because it's plural here, you have to write have at the beginning. This is number 4, have. Okay? So have Nawal and Hamid, the past participle of taken. Okay, like this, taken, past participle. Taken photos of ruins. هل أخذوا صور لهذه المناطق الأثرية؟ What's the answer here in present perfect? Yes, they have. Yes, they have in present perfect. Now the answer in the next question here using simple past, you have to begin with where in simple past. Where and the subject she. Where did she take? Where did she take? Still take an infinitive verb because of that. Her photo at the Nabateans ruins in Petra. Now another question here in simple past. Another question in simple past. You have to say where did he take? Where did he take in number 4 in simple past? Where did he take his photo? At Angkor in Cambodia. This is all about our question here number 2. This is a question number 2 on page 49. Okay, now have you got it? Please, if you have any question, ask me on SysJoe site. I will answer you in a short time. Now let's move to our question here, question number 3 in the same page. السؤال الثالث في نفس الصفحة. Write questions using the present perfect simple, then answer them. طبعا all questions we mean interrogative form, okay? And using the present perfect simple في استخدام قاعدة the present perfect, then answer them. So the answer has to be according to what? To the tick or the cross. إذا شفت إشارة tick بجنب السؤال الجواب لازم نجاوب بحالة الإثبات affirmative. وإذا شفت إشارة cross you have to answer it with its negative form. إذا مثل ما احنا حكينا we have 3 parts of the rule. The first one here affirmative جملة الإثبات. The second one negative. And the third one interrogative الجملة الاستفهامية. We have an example here according to your book. I will read it. The clues here in number 1, you have people, Stonehenge, a citadel, or a health center. Okay? Now, Stonehenge, a health center. This is the clues for the answer in its affirmative because of tick. هاي الجملة عندك الكلمات لازم تستخدمها في حالة الإثبات لأنه في عندك tick إشارة صح. A citadel محطوط عندك هون موجود cross إذن you have to answer it with its negative form. Okay? All these sentences in a present perfect. So what is the correct answer for the question firstly? Have people used Stonehenge as a citadel or a health center? So the answer in its affirmative tense, people have used Stonehenge as a health center, full stop. They haven't used it as a citadel. And we talked that and discussed if you want to make the negative form, you have to add not for has and have. Okay? Now, move to number 2. Number 2 here, you have the clues. I will read the clues. راح أقرأ لك مفاتيح الحلقة والمعطيات اللي عندك. People, Stonehenge, place for burying the dead, or a campsite. I will read. Follow me. In its question here, people, it's plural. Because it's plural, you have to say have people used Stonehenge as a place for burying the dead or campsite. It's negative, in its affirmative form, you have to answer people use Stonehenge as a place for burying the dead. حسب المعطيات اللي عندك because we have tick إشارة صح بجنب هاي المعطيات and إشارة cross next to a campsite. So in the negative form they haven't used it as a campsite. The next one, people leave or destroy Angkor. الناس غادروا ولا دمروا أنكور اللي هي the capital of Cambodia, عاصمة كمبوديا. What is the interrogative form for the question number 3? Have people left or destroyed Angkor? The answer with its affirmative. People have left Angkor. They haven't destroyed it. Number 4 now. People build Machu Picchu or Mexico or Peru. Okay. So people build Machu Picchu, Mexico or Pero in its present perfect in interrogative form. Have people built Machu Picchu in Mexico or Pero? Look at the answer here in its affirmative. People have built Machu Picchu in Pero. They haven't built it in Mexico. This is all about our second section on page 48 till page 50. Okay, now if you have any question, please contact me. I will answer you. You have to write each answer and each question with their complete punctuation correctly and neatly. Thank you for following me. Goodbye. See you again later.